Good evening. My goodness. Bad evening for me. I've been so busy. I'm in the bathroom right now because this is the quietest spot besides the garage in the whole entire house because of all these fans and dehumidifiers. By the way, I can talk to you for a second. I'm going to show you what's going on around the house. The mitigation company was here this morning. They ripped out the cabinets. They ripped down 2 walls. Pod is coming at sometime tomorrow. We do not have an exact time. They're supposed to call me about an hour before. I gotta lean on this counter. They're supposed to call me about an hour before they get here. They're also coming tomorrow to check the fans and the dehumidifiers around 5:30. So another busy day. Chores and everything going on around here. I gotta get up in the morning and try to gather up some stuff. I don't know how much that they're going to pack up. I know they're going to pack up the living room. There is some stuff in there that I need that came out of my kitchen that I do not want packed up and put in the pod, and I do not want to dig through the pod and look for certain things. But I got to kind of gather up some stuff and work on my list tomorrow and all of that good stuff. This house is a hot mess, guys. You can't hardly get around. All day yesterday and today, I've been trying to figure out why my arms, my back, and my thighs feel like I've been in the gym all day long and running a marathon. I think it is from stepping over and trying to go around all these fans and cords and trying to carry water through the house in this mess. And that is what I have come to, of why my body is so sore right now. That's the only thing that I'm doing different. All the waters and stuff I still carry. I don't carry them through the house, stepping over fans and stuff like that. 3.5 gallon waters and 5 gallon waters can be kind of heavy, and when you're having to step over big fans, I guess that affects your muscles. I'm using muscles that I don't usually use on a regular basis. But let's go look at this house. It's going to be loud, as all these other videos have been pretty loud. I'll show you what all they did today, and we're making progress, though. We're making progress, a day-by-day thing, and show you some of the mess. I don't know if you've seen it in some of these other videos, but there is literally crap all over my house right now. This is coming out of my kids' bathroom. That's my daughter's room, and that is my son's room. They've got their door shut. Typically, my kids are not allowed to shut the door unless they're getting dressed. I do not allow shut doors in this house. Everything is my business, and if you are in there, I am going to be able to see and hear everything going on. But with all these fans and everything, I have decided to make an exception, but they know I come barging through that door at any given moment with no knock, no notice. My house, my rules, no privacy. If you can't pay a mortgage, you don't get privacy in my house, and they cannot pay a mortgage, unfortunately. So we've got trash cans. Got a thing of sunflower seeds for the ladies outside that I was going to give to them, and set it down. I think somebody knocked on the door and set it down and never came back to it, so I need to give that to them. I found my vinegar. I was so super happy about that. Dug that out of the living room. There is my vinegar there. Got a crack in the wall over here. That has absolutely nothing to do with this water damage. Kids kind of got into a little bit of a scuffle one day and cracked the drywall there. But I'm super happy about that. We've got an incubator. I've got eggs that I've gathered. I've got to get this incubator cleaned out. I've got 2 batches of eggs that locked down tonight, and I'm missing 1 incubator. I have no freaking idea where it even is. I do know my son, he's gonna be mad at me for barging in, but this incubator is always in this room. These 2 incubators are not always in this room. I need to get in here and kind of get this wall cleared out, get them set up nice and neat. He could do that for me, but he's not going to. He is 14 years old and does not want to help his mother do anything because he does not love me. But yeah, I will get in here hopefully today. He's kicking us out, guys. There we go. We just got evicted. Okay, trash is full. That's his job. He needs to take out that trash. Even though this house is like this, that trash still has to go out. We've got stuff sitting all over here. I was cleaning, and those are my shelves that were in the kitchen, my dehumidifier. There's another incubator sitting up there. I've got to get that one cleaned out because that is one of my lockdown incubators, and so is that one over there. So I need both of those today. I have no kitchen sink right now to clean those incubators out, so I guess we are going to be doing it in the bathtub, in that bathroom where we started at a while ago. I've got more eggs sitting over here. I gotta find my egg cartons. I sell quite a few eggs. There's some that somebody had dropped off to me, but I use the clear plastic ones typically. And I don't know if you can see that lamp over there in that corner. I think they are somewhere back over in there. Devin climbed through this mess earlier looking for some medicine, so if she can do it, and she's older than me, I can do it. That woman there, when she gets out of the car, she looks like she's 80 years old trying to walk, but I look like I'm 60 when I get out of the car sometimes trying to walk. But I gotta climb through there. I gotta find my egg cartons. I've gotta find a spot somewhere in this house where I can put the eggs that I have for sale. Honestly, I might put them right up here. Can't hardly reach over there, but that way they're out of the way and they don't get knocked over and broken. That way I can still continue to sell eggs. I've got a lot of clients that have been buying eggs from me for a very long time, and they are still going to need their eggs regardless of what's going on. Got this ripped out today. There was linoleum down here underneath my wood flooring. So they ripped all of that out. They sprayed some stuff down. Don't know what it was. It's supposed to help with mold or whatever. It smelled really good. It smelled like peppermint. But yeah, that is what this is looking like. Let me find my flashlight real quick because it is dark in the kitchen. We have absolutely zero light in there. All right, I could not find my flashlight, but I have my flash turned on so we can see a little bit better. Didn't even think of that. There was carpet underneath this computer desk. They ripped the carpet up today. They had cut around the desk originally. This desk is massive. I don't think they want to move it. They haven't told me that, but I kind of get that feeling every time they come in here and they see this. They're like, yeah. They pulled it out from underneath there pretty carefully. But that is the only thing that was done in here. This wall and this wall had been talked about coming out. They have dried according to their meter, so they don't have to take these two walls out. That is wonderful news for me. So I'm really enjoying that. They ripped all that linoleum out coming up this hallway. And let's head back to the kitchen. See, I think this is why my thighs hurt. I can't fit through there. Like, I'm not a big girl, but man, my hips are a little wider than that. You've got to go down and turn and go around all of this stuff. This fan I kind of moved out here because it was also over here and I was having to step over it. There is this black cord that's running actually goes out to my electrical panel in the garage. It goes through this kitty door back here and over to the panel. It comes into this temporary panel. My breakers were flipping, so they have set this bad boy up. You got to be real careful not to trip over these cords. I don't know what will happen if you trip and this thing falls, but I don't want to find out. I don't want to have to replace it because I tripped and broke it. So I've told the kids to be extremely careful. There's a dehumidifier over here. Not much of this changed. They ended up not having to cut anything into this wall on either side, so that was wonderful. But they did take this wall out today, and they did take this wall out today. I need to call my insurance tomorrow. My stove is fried along with my microwave, so I want to make sure that it is okay to throw those items away before I do that. But they're just in the way. If they don't work, I don't need them, but I don't know if they need to come and look at them or what they need to do for me to get those items replaced. But yeah, they did not take this wall out either. They left those pegs up there. That's for my floating shelves. I just had this kitchen redone in either 2018 or 2019, so that's why you're seeing some really fresh wood up there. What I had discovered today was when they pulled these kitchen cabinets out, the contractor that redid my kitchen in 2018, 2019, we're going to say 2019 so that way I don't have to keep guessing. It was sometime around that year. Was going to run this water. This is the water line that broke right here, but it broke way up there in the attic. Now, what I could see when they took my cabinets out is he had actually cut the sheetrock all the way down and went actually to about here, I think. And you can see he drilled holes in these 2x4s, and then he stopped right there. There's no hole there. There's a hole there. That is for that copper pipe to run through. He did it in all of these, and then he aborted mission. Never informed me that he basically said, fuck it, I'm not going to keep going through, because I think at that point he realized he had to go through here. He was going to have to go in through this wall, into the pantry, around that back part, and then over here to the fridge area. So he said fuck it and just ran it up and over, and that is how that pipe got into the attic. I did not know it was even up there. If you ask me, that's pretty shitty, but what's done is done. I looked for his phone number earlier. I could not find it. I cannot remember the name of the contractor. That is probably a good thing, because I was going to call him and inform him of what had happened and ask him why. The fact of the matter is it was done, and him explaining why, he probably doesn't even remember me, more than likely. Nor does he probably remember doing that. That was, 5+ years ago. All I know is he took some shortcuts that ended up costing me big time. So if you have a contractor doing some work in your house, I know you may not be able to be there 24/7. Luckily for me, I work for the contractor that is going to be doing the repairs to my home, so I will be able to see a lot of what's going on. Hopefully I can trust them. I've worked for them for over 6 months now, and he does really, really great work. So I hope that doesn't happen this time. A pipe being run through the attic without my knowledge. It was crazy. As soon as they pulled those cabinets out, it came to me and I was like, there shouldn't have been a pipe in the attic. I remember him cutting that and telling me he was going to run that down the wall, but like I said, what's done is done. Can't find his number, and even if I could, it wouldn't do no good. What is he going to do? Tell me he's sorry? He's more than likely going to deny it and not even remember it. So, yep, that is what's going on. I am going to let y'all go. I got to get these incubators cleaned. I am not thrilled about having to bend over this bathtub and wash these incubators and get these eggs locked down so I can shower and go to bed. I got the kids food already. They are eating KFC tonight. I don't like eating out. I have got to come up with a solution about food. We have no stove. We have no microwave, but that doesn't mean that I cannot cook. I had an electric skillet. It is packed up in one of those boxes in the living room. I let them pack that up. Wasn't thinking straight. I do have propane cooking on. I have a fry stand. I have 2 fire pits with a lot of firewood. Getting firewood going and waiting long enough for the fire to go and get burned down so you can cook on it takes a little bit of time, so that takes a lot of prep. I don't use charcoal unless I absolutely have to. I don't like to buy stuff like that, so I've got plenty of free firewood out there, and that is what I will cook on. Sandwiches are going to be a common thing around here. I do not want to go and buy sandwich stuff and everything just yet until they get the house packed out. I don't want to bring more stuff in while they're trying to take stuff out. So once everything's packed up and into that pod, that is probably when I will sit down and kind of make a list of things that we can eat that don't have to be cooked, things that I can cook using my fry stand with my propane tank. I've got plenty of cast iron skillets that are not in the house, so those aren't getting packed up or anything. But there are some things I can still do. I've got to make time to do it, a little less convenient. Also, I have to consider, though, we have no way to reheat food right now except through the fry stand. or the fire pit. So once you cook, you eat while it's hot. Once it is refrigerated, then it's not as simple as just popping it in the microwave and a minute, maybe 2 minutes later, your food is hot and warm. You've got to actually get a fire going to get that food warm again. So it's possible. Not convenient, not what you're used to, but it is very possible. It's just going to take a little more effort and a lot more inconvenience, but that is fine. It's not impossible to do. But all right, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I will be a happy little jaybird that pod is here and that they can get this stuff packed out. As soon as this mitigation is complete, that is when Rex, a guy that I work with, is one of our estimators, he is going to come in and he is going to write up the damage for the repairs of everything that needs to be replaced, from the floors, the baseboards, the drywall, the ceilings, the light fixtures. My cabinets have some water damage and some mold on them. Countertops are damaged, and all of that good stuff will be wrote up in this estimate. It will be sent off to the insurance, and that's when those repairs can start happening. So we're still a little ways out, but hopefully within the next, I'm going to be very optimistic. I'm going to say hopefully within the next week. Really and truly though, I know, because I work for a contractor, that it's going to be probably 2 to 3 weeks before the insurance approves anything and repairs can actually get started. But I don't know. I do not know. I'm ready for this to be done, and I know it's not even close. I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good evening. Check those water pipes if you're in freezing water, guys. Check them. It is very, very important. And check your attic. Make sure that you do not have no pipes running through your attic. As you can see, it causes a lot of damage if you do. If anybody would have asked me a week ago if I had pipes in my attic, I would have told them no. And I would have been lying because I had no idea that pipe was up there. But make yourself aware. Go check it out. If you own your house, you may have already done all of this. I own mine. If you rent a house, you probably don't think about checking all of that stuff. And you're probably thinking it doesn't affect you because you're just renting. But it does affect you. You're not responsible for the repairs, the homeowner is, but you are the one that is displaced. You are the one that if a ceiling like that collapses, that it's your belongings. So it is an inconvenience to you when something like that happens. And even if you're in a rent house, check it out and just know your surroundings. And that way when something happens, you will know how and why it even happened. But see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.